নেক্সট কোশ্চেনে এটা হচ্ছে আমার কোশ্চেন শুরু হচ্ছে জেনারেল অ্যাওয়ারনেসে ম্যাচিং দ্য ফলোয়িং। লেফট সাইডে দেওয়া আছে অ্যামাইলেজ, লাইপেজ, নিউক্লিয়াসেস and কার্বক্সিপেপটিডেজ। ওকে, আর রাইট সাইডে ফাংশন দেওয়া আছে, আমাকে ম্যাচ করাতে হবে কোনটার সাথে কি। তো এইটার ব্যাপারে জানতে হবে কোনটা কি কাজ করে। So let's read the functions first. The pancreatic juice contains six major categories of enzyme which act in an alkaline medium. So amylase completes conversion of starch, that is polysaccharide, into maltose. Conversion starch into maltose. Lipase, also called stepsin, acts on emulsified fats to fatty acid, produce fatty acid and glycerol, GLYCEROL. Nucleases digest nucleic acids, that is DNA and RNA content of the food. Tryptogen, the inactive precursor, that is proenzyme of trypsin, it is activated into trypsin by the enzyme enterokinase secreted by the lining of duodenum. Trypsin acts on remaining proteins, that is not digested by pepsin, and the proteases and peptones to produce peptides and amino acids. Then chymotrypsin acts on milk protein casein to produce paracasein, that is card, CURD, card, dahi जो होता है, and also convert the proteins to peptide. Okay, then last but not the least, carboxypeptidase acts on peptides to produce small peptides and amino acids. Now let's get to the point. Amylase, which one is this? Acts fat to produce fatty acid, that 1 to T. Let's see, that is 1 to T. Then lipase. Lipase is digest nucleic acids, that is DNA and RNA. Nucleic acid is C. Sorry, 2 is the T. 1 is the amylase is the D. 1 D. So 2 is the C. Right answer. Nucleases completes conversion of starch into maltose. Here you can see nucleases. Nucleases. Nucleases হচ্ছে C হবে 3 হ্যাঁ, nucleases is digest nucleic acid. Amylase complete the conversion of starch into maltose. Right answer. This one is right. Okay. Amylase which completes the starch. Later is the D. Lipase helps to produce fatty acids. Okay, this one is right. Nucleases is the digest, so 3C, and carboxypeptidases is the V, matlab act on peptides to produce small peptides and amino acids. This one is right. Okay. So D is the right answer. Next one. Next question. Kabir was the disciple of Ramanuj, Ramananda, Chaitanya, and Namadeva. Do you know what is disciple? Disciple is a follower or pupil of a teacher. That is okay. So Kabir was the disciple of the Ramananda. Kabir was Ramananda's favorite disciple. Like Nanan, you know the Nanak, Guru Nanak. So, like Nanak, he criticized the existing social order and called for Hindu Muslim unity. Kabir, the son of Muslim weaver, strongly denounced idol worship, taking part in formal worship such as namaz, pilgrimages, or bathing in rivers. He wanted to preach a religion which was acceptable to all and that would unite all religions. He emphasized the unity of God. He called him by several names such as Rama, Govinda, Hori, and Allah. You must have read his dohas and couplets in Hindi. So the answer is Ramananda. Okay? Who is the scientist created with the discovery of the structure of DNA, which revolutionized our understanding of genetics and heredity? There are four options: Alexander Fleming, Charles Darwin, James Watson, Albert Einstein. The answer is James Watson. James Watson, along with Francis Crick, is created with the discovery of the structure of DNA, that is deoxyribonucleic acid. Okay, this is the full form of DNA, deoxyribonucleic acid. DEOXYRIBONUCLEIC, deoxyribonucleic acid. In 1953, they proposed the double helix model for the structure of DNA, which revealed how genetic information is stored and passed on in living organisms. This discovery providing insights into the mechanisms of heredity and the basis of life itself. Who won the gold medal in men's javelin at the World Athletics Championship 2023? Four options: Julian Weber, Arshad Nadim, Jaku Udech, Neeraj Chopra. The answer is Neeraj Chopra. Neeraj Chopra wins gold medal in men's javelin at the World Athletics Championship 2023, which took place in Budapest, Hungary. That is Hungary, that's the country, with a best throw of 88.17 meter. 88.17 meter. Neeraj Chopra became the first Indian athlete to win a gold medal at the Senior World Championship. What is the primary objectives of the Aspirational Blocks Program ABP launched by Prime Minister Narendra Modi? to enhance governance at the state level. B. To uplift the living standard of citizens by enhancing governance and public services delivery in selected areas. To promote economic development in urban areas. To promote healthcare services nationwide. What is the right answer? Right answer is this is to uplift the living standard of citizens by enhancing governance and public services delivery in selected areas. How does atomic radius change across a period in the periodic table? Option A, B, C, D. A. It generally increases from left to right. B. It generally decreases from left to right. It remains constant across a period. It shows irregular changes across a period. Option B is the right answer. It generally decreases from left to right. This one. This one is the right answer. This one is the right answer. Atomic radius generally decreases from left to right across a period in the periodic table. This is because as you move from left to right, the number of protons and electrons increases, leading to a greater positive charge in the nucleus and stronger attraction for the electrons. This results in the electrons being pulled closer to the nucleus, reducing the atomic radius. It generally decreases from left to right is the correct answer. So that's it. India finished the ISSF World Cup 2023 in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil with dash medals. The right answer is 2. India's Nischal won the silver medal in women's 50-meter rifle 3 positions at the ISSF World Cup 2023 in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. The podium finished by the 19-year-old Indian shooter on the final day of the ISSF World Cup took India's tally to 2 medals. Ilavenil Valarivan won the gold medal in the women's 10-meter air rifle event. A total of 16 Indian shooters took part in the ISSF World Cup in Rio. However, India's Asian Games bound shooters skipped the meet. India's 2018 Asian Games champion Saurabh Chaudhary returned empty-handed after failing to qualify for the final in the men's 10-meter air pistol event, which Morion actually this is Mojo, we can call, but which Maruan ruler is known for its efficient administrative system, including the division of the empire into province, uh, provinces and the appointment of officials to govern them. Number one, Chandragupta Maurya, Bindusar, Ashoka. Who is the what is the right answer? Right answer is Bindusar. One is incorrect. That Chandragupta Maurya is incorrect because while Chandragupta Maurya was the founder of the Maurya Empire, he is not primarily known for the administrative divisions or provincial governance. Bindusar, the son of Chandragupta Maurya, is known for its efficient administrative system, including the division of the empire into provinces known as Mahajanapadas and the appointment of officials to govern them. And Ashoka is renowned for his conversion to Buddhism and his edicts promoting non-violence and moral conduct. That's it. Which of the following Ghanboitro is a tribal instrument found in Odisha? That is Bhujal. Gyanboitro are sold solid. Actually, Gyanboitro means a solid instruments. They vibrate to produce a sound when struck, shaken, or stripped, such as a bell, gong, or rattle. Idiophonic instruments or self-vibrators. Once is a Gyanboitro. It is a solid instrument made of bamboo, gourd, and cotton. A tribal instrument found in Odisha, an oval-shaped long instrument mostly used in the narrative forms. Let me show you how that instrument looks like. This is the instrument, Buang, Odisha instrument. This is the instrument, okay? Which mountain range is known for its iconic peak like Mount Blanc and the Matterhorn? The answer is Alps. The Alps are a major mountain range in Europe, spanning across several countries including France, Switzerland, Italy, Austria, and Germany. They are famous for their picturesque landscapes, towering peaks, and world-renowned mountains like Mount Blanc. Mount Blanc is the highest peak in the Alps, and Matterhorn. The Alps attract mountaineers, hikers, and tourists from around the world due to their natural beauty and recreational opportunities. When did Jawaharlal Nehru move the Historic Objectives Resolution? Option A is August 29, 1947, December 13, 1946, C. December 13, 1944, D. August 29, 1946. The answer is December 13, 1946. The option is B. On December 13, 1946, Jawaharlal Nehru moved the Historic Objectives Resolution. The resolution encapsulated the aspiration and the value behind the Constitution. It laid down the fundamentals and philosophy of the constitutional structure. On August 29, 1947, under the chairmanship of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, who said that our constitution would be both unitary as well as federal according to the requirements of time and circumstances. A drafting committee was formed to prepare a draft of the constitution. It consisted of 7 members. So the answer is B. December 13, 1946. Brihadatta, the last ruler of the Maurya dynasty, was assassinated assassinated in 18 in 185 BCE by ABCD, Paushamitra Sangha, Agnimitra, Devabhuti, and Vasudeva Kanva. The answer is Paushamitra Sunga. Brihadrata, the last ruler of Maurya dynasty, was assassinated in 185 BC. The commander-in-chief of his guard, Brahmin general Paushamitra Sangha, killed Brihadrata Ratha during a military parade and ascended the throne. He established the Sunga dynasty, which prospered from approximately 187 to 78 BCE. Which of the following was accelerated in the post 1991 economic reform period? Okay, growing share of the service sector, growing share of the agriculture sector, growing share of the manufacturing sector, growing share of the agriculture and manufacturing sector. The option A is the right answer, growing share of the service sector. As a country develops, it undergoes structural changes. In the case of India, the structural change is peculiar. Usually, with development, the share of agriculture declines and the share of industry becomes dominant. At higher levels of development, the service sector contributes more to the GDP than the other two sectors. In India, the share of agriculture in GDP was more than 50%, as we would expect for a poor country. But by 1990, the share of service sector was 40.59%, more than that the agriculture of industry, like what we find in developed nations. This phenomena of growing share of service sector was accelerated in the post 1991 period. So option A, growing share of service sector was accelerated in the post 1991 economic reform period. A food chain consists of the following organisms: grass, grasshopper, frog, snake, hawk. In this food chain, the snake would be classified as a, the answer is secondary consumer. A food chain represents the transfer of energy and nutrients through different trophic levels in an ecosystem. Producers such as grass are organisms that produce their own food through photosynthesis. Photosynthesis means সালোকসংশ্লেষণ. Primary consumers such as grasshoppers feed directly on producers. मतलब खा लेता है grass को, grasshoppers खा लेता है. Secondary consumers like frogs feed on primary consumers. Like frog eats grasshoppers. Tertiary consumers such as hawks are at the highest trophic level and feed on secondary consumers. In this food chain, the snake is positioned after the frog, which make it a secondary consumer. It obtains its energy by consuming the primary consumer, frog, that in turn obtains energy by consuming the primary producer, that is grass. Okay, so answer is snake classified as a secondary consumer. The Finance Commission is constituted by the President under A. Article 280, B. Article 260, C. Article 270, D. Article 290. The answer is Article 280. Number A. The Finance Commission is constituted by the President under Article 280 of the Constitution mainly to give its recommendations on distributions of tax revenues between the Union and states and among the states themselves. Two distinctive features of the Commission's work involve redressing the vertical imbalances between the taxation powers and Distinctive features of the Commission's work involve redressing the vertical imbalances between the taxation powers and expenditure responsibilities of the center and the states, respectively, and equalization of all public service across the states. Which of the following eh, occur in grasses and regenerate parts removed by the grazing herbivorous? Okay, the options are A. Apical meristem, B. Auxiliary meristem, C. Lateral meristem, D. Intercalary meristem. The answer is intercalary meristem, that is option D. During the formation of leaves and elongation of stem, some cells left behind from shoot apical mention constitute the auxiliary bud. Such buds are present in the axils of leaves and are capable of forming a branch or a flower. The meristem, which occurs between mature tissues, is also known as intercalary meristem. They occur in grasses and regenerate parts removed by the grazing herbivorous. Okay, next question. Which of the following food items is a healthy protein source that delivers all the essential amino acids? A. Almonds, B. Eggs, C. Sweet potatoes, D. Oatmeal. The answer is egg. Number B. Protein is a vital nutrient required for building, maintaining, and repairing tissues, cells, and organs throughout the body. Most animal sources of protein, such as meat, poultry, fish, eggs, and dairy, deliver all the amino acids that body needs. While plant-based protein sources such as grains, beans, vegetables, and nuts are often lack one or more of the essential amino acids. Okay, let's talk about carbohydrate sources. Where where we can get carbohydrate? Oatmeal, brown rice, sweet potatoes, and pumpkin. Health, where we can get healthy fat sources: almonds, olive oil, cashews, peanuts, salmon, etc. So here in this question, the essential amino acids, the source is egg. Okay. What rank has India achieved in the Global Innovation Index 2023? Option A 13th, option B 40th, option C 3rd, option D 9th. The answer is option B 40th. India retains 40th rank out of 132 economies in the Global Innovation Index 2023 rankings published by the World Intellectual Property Organization, showcasing consistent progress from a rank of 81 in 2015. In 2015, the rank was 81. Now, in 2024, when this is publishing, the rank is 48th. Switzerland ranks first in the index. Sweden is the second, United States on third, followed by the United Kingdom fourth, and Singapore is the fifth. Which of the following is a partially enclosed coastal body of brackish water with one or more rivers or streams flowing into it and with a free connection to the open sea? Option A wetlands, option B delta, option C tributary. Option C, estuary. The answer is option D, estuary. An estuary is a partially enclosed coastal body of brackish water with one or more rivers or streams flowing into it and with a free connection to the open sea. Estuaries form a transition zone between river environment and maritime environments and are an examples of an ecotone. Match the following columns regarding the FIFA World Cup. Uruguay won its maiden title. Italy won its maiden title. Brazil won its maiden title. Here, ABC 1938, 1930, 1958. We have to match and select the correct option below. The option D is the correct answer. 1B, 2A, 3C. The FIFA World Cup tournament has been held every 4 years since the inaugural tournament in 1930. Uruguay won the inaugural tournament in 1930 by defeating Argentina in the final. Italy won its maiden FIFA World Cup title in 1938 and Brazil won its maiden FIFA World Cup title in 1958. Which of the following material cannot be used to make a lens? That its option is D, clay. Clay cannot be used to make a lens as it is not transparent or translucent to see through it. Water, glass and plastic can be used to make lenses. Okay. Next question. Dhupgarh 1350 meter on Mahadaba Hill is the highest peak of A. Satpura Range, B. Vindhyachal, C. Garo Hills, D. Jaintia Hills. Which one? There is one, Satpura Hills. Parts of the Satpura have been folded and half-heaved. They are regarded as structural uplift or host. Dhupgarh 1350 meter near Panchmarhi on Mahadev Hills is the highest peak. Amarkantak 1127 meter is another important peak. With which sport is the term butterfly associated? Kabaddi, cricket, football, swimming. Butterfly is the term associated with swimming, so answer is swimming. It is a swimming stroke considered to be one of the toughest swimming strokes. Some other terms related to the swimming are freestyle, backstroke, breaststroke, diving, etc. Some of the terms associated with cricket, pitch, bowl, bail, stumps, LBW, googly, etc. Football, dribble, penalty, drop kick, stopper, etc. Kabaddi, raid, can't, bonus point, etc. What is the outer post? Okay. What is the outermost actually? The outermost protective covering of a plant called, that is epidermis. Epidermis is the right answer. The outermost protective covering of a plant is called epidermis. It is a single layer of cells that covers the entire surface of plant organs such as stems, leaves, flower, and roots. The epidermis acts as a protective barrier against physical damage, pathogens, and excessive water loss. The epidermis cells are often coated with a waxy substance called the corticel, which further helps in reducing water loss through evaporation. In leaves, the epidermis contains tiny pores called stomata, which regulate gas exchange and transpiration. From the given rivers, select the right bank tributaries of Brahmaputra. Option A, Burhi Dihing. Option D, Kalang. Option C, Subansiri. And D is coming. Okay, and I haven't give the options. So this is actually an answer will be C and D, that is Subansiri and Kameng. The Brahmaputra receives numerous tributes in its 750 kilometers long journey through the Assam Valley. Its major left bank tributes are the Buri Dihing, Dhansari South, and Kalang, whereas the important right bank tributaries are the Subansiri, Kameng, Manos, and Sankos. The Subansiri, which has its origin in Tibet, is an antecedent river